I thought was really interesting was this piece I came across earlier today. Here we go, right here. Wow. Yeah. See the title? So we're gonna watch a little bit of this. By the regular Degler Black Girl. So what's been dope? I don't know if you've been watching YouTube, if you're a subscriber, not just to me. To a lot of people, if you noticed, they've been pushing the algorithm to people's smaller channels have been getting views, So I think that's cool because I am a new channel, so it works out. But nonetheless, so one of my new pop-ups was this, and I thought it was so interesting. It's like crazy when you think about it. So SZA is a pretty self-deprecating loser? Question mark! Exclamation point! Because not really too sure. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it just made my voice do that. Okay, sorry. Anyway, but yeah, let's watch a little bit of beginning of this. I found this really, really interesting. Cause I like SZA. Like I like SZA. But of course, obviously I'm not a girl, and I tell you like this. She has this not she has this. But I remember like the first time I actually tried to listen to actually what she was saying. Because if you just sing it, if you just listen to her music, you don't care. It's just like, she sound good, she look good. It don't really matter how she look, but she sounds good. I liked her music. My cousin Kevin, if y'all know cousin Kevin, he put me on to her a long time ago. I'm talking about way before the mainstream albums dropped. So like she got songs like Sweet November and Warm Winds, like with Chance and all. Like, okay, so them old songs when she was like real ethereal, really rooted and all that. But now I guess 3 albums in, I don't really know how many she got, but I know at this point I was listening to one of those songs and just thinking about what she was saying. I was like, what? Anyway,
so I wanted to talk about this really quickly because I saw someone on TikTok talking about it and I thought it was pretty interesting. So I mentioned in my Decentering Black Struggle video that a part of me decentering struggle is being very mindful of the things I'm absorbing. And that includes music. And let me disclose that I do like some of SZA's music, but I won't pretend like, especially since she sings in cursive, once I finally understand what the fuck she's saying, sometimes I do be like, hold up, I can't relate to that.
Right.
But I saw a conversation on TikTok happening around SZA and how she makes music for pretty losers. And that description actually cracks me up because I think a big part of the pretty girl experience that I haven't heard talked about significantly is dealing with pretty losers specifically, who can and most times do inhabit the same spaces and social circles, and they can be more gung-ho about making your life hell than unattractive femcels and dusties. And what I mean by pretty losers are...
I find that interesting. So, not only, like as the dude, if I go to a group back in my days, back when I was out in these streets, if I was to see a group of females, of course you got like the one ugly friend or / fat friend that you got to have your homeboy use for diversion to get her out the way because she don't hate on the pretty girl that I'm actually trying to get at, right? So you gotta have your hence the side man, right? You got your henchman, whatever. I don't know why that name is drawn blank to me. Anyway, so I didn't know that there's a new category of the chick that ain't ugly and she ain't fat. She actually looks good, but she toxic and she ain't about nothing. Probably single, or maybe got kids, or keep getting burned with bad dudes, or her dude ain't shit, or just found out that he got another chick, or he got
just beautiful women who don't feel pretty or exhibit femcel type behavior. And this is not necessarily because they aren't actualized as humans, but they probably haven't developed a healthy relationship to their beauty, or it might actually be both. And I'm sorry if I get a little rambly because I didn't put a lot of thought into this video, but they could develop those restrictive behaviors around to the male adjacent category for me. And like I said in that video, a lot of their behavior mirrors the behavior of pick-me's, but the cool girls decide to mask behind being more relatable and accessible. And that I'm not like other girls, I'm a cool girl. You don't have to demean me or humble me. I'll do it for you type of attitude. A lot of pretty loser behavior can come from beautiful women who seek validation solely from external sources and most likely only from men or people they can trauma bond with, or whose underprivileged experience they feel they can relate to the most. And that happens a lot more than we like to admit. Normally, these pretty losers go and be viral TikTok virtue signalers who profit off demeaning their own experience. And I'm not saying this to damn people who have insecurities. I think everyone has something that they would change about themselves if they could, but there's a difference between that and building an identity around your shortcomings versus building an identity around the things that you like about yourself. But let's watch this video.
This is a personal opinion, obviously, as most things are on this app. I don't like, well, let me just say where this thought came from. I was on Twitter. I saw a picture of Selena Gomez. She looks lovely. She's in a shirt that says all the girls at the party are younger and hotter than me. Literally quoted the tweet and said, girl, take that shit off. Don't piss me off. Your man's all on the For You page talking about how much he love you, value emotional intelligence. I mean, goddamn.
Yo, I have got to slow this up. I think she sped it up. She had to have sped it up because maybe the story is long. I don't know if I'm gonna go through this whole story, but shawty.
Please, don't fucking piss me off. Jesus fucking Christ. With that being said, I have never.
Like this comment says, SZA makes music for pretty losers. Very straightforward, verbatim. Okay, and when I truly think about Black women and how we interact with beauty collectively and other beautiful women, whether Black or non-Black, I do believe a lot of Black women like SZA are pretty losers, especially if you go by how I just kind of defined it a minute ago. And I'm not saying that because I'm in the exotical space and just need to antagonize Black women, because I know somebody gonna be in the comment section saying that shit. No, I'm a Black woman. I'm including light-skinned women in this discussion because self-deprecation has literally become a trend. And I remember SZA saying that she has a fear of being perceived, and that's such a huge part of how Black women interact with the world. Like, we want to be the blueprint and believe all beauty derives from us, but we don't want to accept any of the criticism that comes with people actually observing us to perceive said beauty. And you can't have it that way. It's like, get over it. People will always have some shit to say. Like, you will be perceived, right? If you want to be that bitch, you're gonna be perceived. It's actually ridiculous because you can't even like call people pretty nowadays without like humbling a person. People prefer that you humble yourself because for whatever reason, self-awareness is threatening to insecure people. And obviously, I think most people in the world are insecure to some degree. Like, I get on social media all the time and it truly pisses me off when I see women who I know could have like any man they want, could float through the world with ease. And she's even perpetually being validated in their comment section, but she's talking about being undesirable or how she isn't the white supremacist beauty standard. And it just feels like they're not actually a loser, but they're cosplaying being a loser to feel relatable. And I see a lot of light-skinned saviors doing shit like this. And it just irks me because I'm like, I know you're not feeling that shit in your everyday life. And if you do, it's so forced. However, I do believe that SZA is truly insecure. And this isn't just my opinion. Like, I saw...
Yeah, so I think that's incredibly interesting. I'm gonna go to this part where the comment section of what they were saying when she ended up getting her BBL. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit further because I think the biggest part out of this that I got, man, was so crazy how
in general can start to,
I guess because like right now I'm writing the lyrics to all my songs, which isn't really easy, you know. I've been doing a lot of trying to figure out how the hell to put these words together, you know, for these projects. So there's been taking a little time, you know. So if it's her that's like jotting down and writing her lyrics, man, you ever heard her lyrics? Have you read it or listened to it? Man. All right, so let me go up here to this front little part. Here we go. I didn't want to go through this. I do because it's such a good, and then I'll leave a link at the bottom. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart, but I'll leave a link at the bottom so that y'all can watch this whole thing on your own. It's like 30 minutes.
I meant like what it meant to me because this is basically confirming SZA's pick me status and that
I still don't know what the hell a pick me is, to be honest. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell a pick me is, but I get it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Considering that she doesn't feel that she always had a form of validation, because why would people who are younger than you being talented scare you? Especially if you're actually talented. Like, why would that concern you?
It shouldn't.
People are typically to appeal to younger generations. I even see this with like Nicki Minaj's behavior and her beef with Ice Spice. Like, I understand like wanting to cross over and reach, younger generations sometimes, but you don't have to compete with your younger counterparts.
Right.
Like, even when you think about her and Lil Kim's beef, it was pointless to me. Like, millennials have never truly checked for Lil Kim. Like, we might have caught some of her win from Gen Xers that we were around, but like, for like, who was bumping Lil Kim for real, other than like New Yorkers? Like, appeal to your group. Like, stop trying to be picked by everybody. It's pointless and it'll never happen. Just appeal to the people that really ride for you. Okay, but let's look at some of her lyrics. And again, I'm not trying to tell you not to enjoy music. I'm just saying make sure you understand what you're absorbing. Like, that's why I listen to a lot of wordless music, so I can just kind of like safely zone out when I'm like picking up vibrations from music. Because like
guitar instrumentals, get you some of that. It's good for you. Some of that goodness. Get you some of that goodness. Get you some of that goodness.
This timeline is fucked up enough. I don't need to be like, fucking myself up. I just like entertaining myself. But as long as you're fine. But I'm just saying, I'm good on this self-deprecating. I don't know how beautiful I truly am. Loser type shit, right? I'm good on that. Okay, so let's look at the lyrics to her song Garden, and I'm gonna do that first because this song is actually on my playlist.
Need you for the old me, need you for my sanity. Need you to remind me where I come from. Can you remind me of my gravity? Ground me when I'm tumbling, spiraling, plummeting down to earth. You keep me down to earth. Call me on my bullshit. Lie to me and say my booty getting bigger even if it ain't. Love me even if it ain't. Love me even if it pains you. I know I be difficult, right? You know I be difficult, right? You know it get difficult.
Hey, the way AI say that sound real treacherous, don't it? Goodness. But look at that, shouter. Need you for the old me, need you for my sanity. That right there is a red flag, my guy. That's how you know. You gotta get the hell on about it. Can you remind me of my gravity? Now that's such a dope line. Like if that was more, of a sentiment, like a positive. Like if you didn't know the context of someone like being needy, if that was more so just like someone being in love with someone that can help them be driven to find their creativity or something like that, that'd be cooler. But nonetheless, grab me when I'm tumbling, spiraling, pumbling. Yeah, see, that's cool. You keep me down to earth. Yeah, that's cool. Call me on my bush. Yeah, that's cool. I say, but I ain't gonna lie to you, but if your booty getting bigger, yeah, them little stuff you gotta do, them little white lies though, Tell her she got some pretty titties, but she don't let me in the rain. Yeah, see, this ain't fair.
Right? You know I be difficult, right? You know it get difficult.
You know it get difficult. You know it get.
I'm not saying never rely on people you care for help or pick-me-ups, but needing someone else to keep you grounded is dangerous. And I'm saying this as an ex-codependent. And sure, the person I saw as my quote-unquote rock was my mother, but losing her made me feel, for lack of better terms, unearthed. And I did start relying on unhealthy coping mechanisms temporarily, but I'm me, so it got old quickly. And I started to find healthier techniques and ways to keep myself centered when I felt like I was losing myself a bit. And needing that validation from another person to the point that you're cool with them feeding you lies and delusion instead of loving you for who you are is crazy. It's nice to be validated by people. Mind you, I'm not a words of affirmation person. But needing someone to always affirm you because you lack substance and self-awareness or just refuse to do any level of self-discovery is a setup for failure. Like, you're not a child. No other adult is obligated to build your self-esteem. And constantly being in pursuit of external reinforcement can lead people to do toxic shit. And in most cases, that's like through, trying to seeking the gaze of the opposite sex or actual sex. And I'm pro sex over here. Fuck all you want, fuck a lot, do it well. But where is it coming from, right? Like, why are you doing it? Are you doing it to avoid something? Are you doing it from a heal place? Are you doing it because you like it, right? If not, then you should reevaluate your motives.
Open your heart up, hoping I'll never find out that you're anyone else. Because I love you just how you are, and hope you never find out who I really am.
Hoping I'll never find out that you're anyone else. 'Cause I love you just how you are. And I hope you find out who I really am. 'Cause you never love me. Yes, I love this song. Shout out, love it, but it's crazy.
Because you'll never love me. You'll never love me. You'll never love me. But I believe you when you say it like that. Say it like that. Oh, do you mean it when you say it like that? Say it like that. Oh, I believe you when you say it like that. Say it like that. You must really love me. For real, I'm not playing no games. Boy, we're back and forth. I need your support now. Now. In case you call my phone again. Got no panties on.
I mean, this is screaming anxious attachment. It's like, go to therapy, dear. Because it seems like she's saying she plays whatever role keeps the man around, which, okay, have fun, but that's unsustainable. Because what happens when you're tired of masking? Like, you will no longer receive the validation you received from that mask. I heard someone call that honeypotting in relationships, like going undercover and playing the role to elicit the exact results you want. Honestly, it's manipulative as fuck. And I think the people who have the energy for that are normally those who display narcissistic tendencies. And she's basically saying here that she has no boundaries and is always available to fuck instead of moving on, just simply moving on to another man. And I could go deeper into this, but I don't feel like it right now. Like, I don't feel like getting too deep into relationships right now.
I need your support now. Now. I know you'd rather be laid up with a big booty. Probably hella positive because she got a big booty. Wow. I know I'd rather be paid up. You know I'm sensitive about having no booty, having nobody, only you, buddy. Can you hold me when nobody's around us?
OMG, the insecurity.
Yeah.
I've been involved with people like this, like perpetually worried about where their love interest would rather be or whether they're like good enough to be with you. Like, it's too much. Just like always in a
Like, I don't know if it's how the AI is saying it. It's making me be like, yo, that it sounds insane. Like, legit sounds like a crazy needy. Look how pretty she is. Like, them be the ones with the BBLs, with the bad body wear. They be needy. They be like this.
competition to like the most insecure degree. Like this man is in your face, dealing with you in this moment. Why are you worried about somebody else and their big booty? That's weird. All right, so now let's look at her song Drew Barrymore.
Why is it so hard to accept the party is over? You came with your new friends, in her mom jeans and her new Vans, and she's perfect and I hate it. Oh, so glad you made it. I'm so glad you could come by. Somebody get the tacos. Somebody spark the Let's start the Narcos off at episode 1. Bring the gin, got the juice. Bring the sin, got that too. Won't you shut up? No, you're my favorite. Am I warm enough for you outside, baby? Yeah. Is it warm enough for you inside me? Me? Warm enough for you outside, baby? Yeah. Warm enough outside? Inside me? Me? We get so lonely, I forget what I'm worth. We get so lonely, we pretend that this works. I'm so ashamed of myself, think I need therapy. I'm sorry I'm not more attractive. I'm sorry I'm not more ladylike. I'm sorry I don't shave my legs at night. I'm sorry I'm not your baby mama. I'm sorry you got karma coming to you. Collect your soul, get it right. Warm enough.
Brother, no, man.
Come on.
For you outside, baby? Yeah. Is it warm enough for you inside me? Me? Warm enough for you outside, baby? Yeah. Warm enough outside? Inside me? Sorry, I just need to see you. I'm sorry, I'm so clingy. I don't mean to be a lot. Do you really want to love me down like you say you do? Give it to me like you say you do. 'Cause it's hard enough you gotta treat me like this. Lonely enough to let you treat me like this.
Yo. Now imagine this was a series of text messages and you didn't respond to none of them shits. They just back-to-back text messages. Like, sorry, I just need to see you. I'm sorry I'm so clingy. I don't mean to be a lot. Do you really love me down like you say you do? Give it to me like you say you do. 'Cause it's hard enough you got to treat me like this. Look, man, that's... Yo. And we just be singing this shit 'cause I love this song. I love this song.
It's so funny to me listening to the AI singing the lyrics like that.
Right.
Okay, but anyways, realistically, listening to these lyrics just gives me the impression that her target audience is pretty women with low self-worth and inflated egos that are in like a turnstile of meaningless situationships that they use as validation. They're the at least I got a man type of women, which really the man probably ain't even theirs for real. They're probably sharing this motherfucker with like the community. And they're the girls with daddy issues that men glorify when pretending that poor mental health and emotional instability turns them on, because they know that those types of women use sex and low effort availability as leverage. This particular brand of pretty loser thinks that her coochie is what sets her apart. But then she's bitter when the guys work harder for women with higher standards. She's a pit stop. She doesn't actually enjoy it, but she'll play along because it gets her the attention and validation that she needs to scratch that anxious attachment before this pattern results in another self-fulfilling prophecy. It's giving, I know I'm not what you want, but I fuck good. I'm not saying anything is wrong with taking pride in your sexual prowess, but like it's giving side chick syndrome.
Yeah.
Ain't that what her song Weekend is about anyway? Like desperately wanting love, but masking behind being the quote unquote down, laid back, lenient, cool girl who doesn't ask for too much. But then she'll be upset with the pretty girl with self-worth because she's getting what the pretty loser wants while still having standards. The pretty loser will refuse to heal, but will still also be upset about taking whatever subpar shit is handed to her because she refuses to accept that men don't actually find that unstable, needy shit endearing. Not for too long anyway. Okay, so let's take a look at her song Kill Bill.
I'm still a fan, even though I was salty. Hate to see you with some other broad. Know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature. I got me a therapist to tell me there's other men. I don't want none. I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next. How'd I get here? I might kill my ex. I still love him though. Rather be in jail than alone. I get the sense that it's a lost cause. I get the sense that you might really love her. This text gonna be evidence. This text is evidence. I tried to ration with you. No murders or crimes of passion. But damn, you was out of reach. You was at the farmer's market with your perfect peach. Now I'm in the basement, planning home invasion. Now you laying face down, got me singing over a beat. I'm so mature. I got me a therapist to tell me there's other men. I don't want none. I just want you. If I can't have you, no one will. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea.
Man.
His new girlfriend's next. How'd I get here? I might kill my ex. I still love him though. Rather be in jail than alone. I did it all for love. I did it all on no drugs. I did all of this sober. I did it all for us. Oh, I did it all for love. I did all of this on no drugs. I did all of this sober. Don't you know?
I have got to say, that's one of the scariest lines. I don't know if it's just me. But for her to say, I did all of this on no drugs. I did all of this sober.
it all for us, I'm gonna kill your ass tonight. I just killed my ex. Not the best idea. Killed his girlfriend next. How'd I get here? He left me no choice. I just killed my ex. I still love him though. I do. Rather be in hell than alone.
Okay, so being a homicidal stalker is relatable? Like, what? This is the song that...
He left me no choice. I just killed my ex. I still love him though. I do. Rather be in hell than alone.
Okay, so being a homicidal stalker is relatable?
Crazy she
Like,
is.
what?
She look
This
crazy.
is the song...
She look crazy as hell. Who do they make up like that? Who? She crazy as hell. She crazy as hell.
Song that topped the charts. It's this many murderous pick-me's just casually walking around this bitch, running up the Spotify numbers on this bitch. Insane. Yeah. Like, it's not giving girl at all. Girl, you're acting like Bill in Kill Bill, not Beatrix. What the fuck? We didn't like Bill. Like, you're supposed to be like, what? The name of the song should have been I Am Bill. Right. I've actually never heard the song all the way through before, and it really creeps me out now that I heard it. Because, like, how is a catchy beat hiding how seriously unhealthy these lyrics are?
Yeah, man.
This is literally not the type of stuff you want to get comfy with subconsciously. And this is not me trying to brag if you've actually, like, you know, related to these lyrics, but I've never felt this way. Baby girl clearly makes music for late anxious attachments. And when I'm not a healthy attachment, I'm avoiding as fuck. Like, I saw this TikTok that sums it up perfectly.
Not talking to me won't work on me. I'll forget all about your motherfucking ass.
Tell me, son.
Baby, that ADHD out of sight, out of mind shit applies to humans too.
Yeah, it do.
And cause I see sometimes and I hear stuff like this, her lyrics, and I wonder, like, do I just like not feel things as deeply as other people? Because I personally would just like rather take that energy and fall in love with a new nigga or just like love on myself. Right. But then again, like, like I guess I don't want to feel shit this deeply because that shit's creepy to me. But not only is it self-deprecating, it's codependent, it's an unhealthy level of delusion. SZA's music is for women who have mushy frontal lobes, even though her ass is in her 30s. And even if she throws some cocky shit in there occasionally, like
you mean your pineal gland,
her song Low, it almost in the same way that a young woman with an unhealthy relationship with her ego has a cocky crash out to pretend that she's not hurt by her ex moving on. It's not genuine. But her music does have a place, and we all have moments. But like the comment says, her music hasn't evolved, and that's generally a reflection on the lack of growth from the artist. It's not just giving she has a niche, because how many songs do you need to make about needing therapy before you just gonna get that shit? And again, this video is not to pass judgment. It's really to help people who might not realize that it's time to evolve.
That was well said.
It is actually time to evolve. Because you can always enjoy art, but when your reality reflects toxic ass art, then you just keep indulging in it.
Right.
It can keep you from seeing that it's time to change, and it'll keep you in a cycle because it's validating your negative experience over and over and over and over. So ultimately, my point is, don't let the things that you absorb hinder your progress or seeing that it's time for you to progress. But anyway, these are just thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yo, like I said, I'm gonna leave the link for that whole video in the comments. But that's so crazy. Like, I had never even thought about it like that. And it was always kind of hard to place how I guess I saw SZA, but I never really listened to her music for the words for the most part. Like, I kind of know them, but I was just sing the song because I like the song, you know. But just not even about her, just for that to be a thing was just, it's so jarring to as a dude to try to empathize and be on the other side of the fence of being like that, and then in creating music that talks like that or that says like that, you know, that's wild to me. Yeah. Anyway, don't be a crazy pick me, whatever pick me means, because it's gross, you know. And don't be crazy, man. You know. Yeah, we all find somebody that we, you know, that kind of catches us the right way, you know. We all get caught by that fishing hook every now and again, but you gotta let it go. Let you know, however you feel about it, and you know, let the time pass naturally, and then get over. Create some art, do something, but keep it moving. What you can't do is sit outside a driveway, or they at their house, sit at their bushes, or blow up their phone with a whole bunch of text messages, saying no crazy shit like that. Just like we just seen SZA say, don't make no song. If you're gonna create art, don't make it no art where you drew something that looked like the person and they bleeding out the face or something. Or don't create no voodoo doll where they, you know what I mean. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing like that. Just write a love letter, cussing them out or something, saying some crazy shit, but don't give it to nobody. Don't. Okay.